Horizon Zero Dawn is an open-world action role-playing game, and it carves out a unique identity with the popular action role-playing genre. Added with some awesome flexible combat and a story that touches on unexpectedly profound themes, I found it really good. Aloy's personality helped me care about her journey on a more personal level. Voiced by Ashley Birch, if you know her from Borderlands 2 character Tiny Tina. She's a charming character to watch and play as because of the wit and the temper that her big-hearted heroism shows. What separates her from other female lead characters in games is that she looks ordinary without much of her body exposed, and I thought this was a very good game-changing element from the typical model-like characters that a lot of games nowadays use. Getting more into the combat and fighting mechanics, there's much more flexibility to be found once Aloy's out in the big world. Horizon's combat is unique, but not to the point that it's groundbreaking or difficult to learn. There is variety present, however, with 26 distinct species of animal-like machines and different ways to take them out with different weapons. With proper crafting and weapons, you will have so much fun taking out these machine animals. Now this is where Horizon excels, and that is the upgradability and crafting. The crafting is sophisticated, but if you figure out the way, then it helps a lot in taking these machines out. You have to constantly visit merchants for upgrades to kill big machines and to get more important items, which will help you upgrade even further. This creates a progression which is so satisfying and fun. There are various ways to kill these machines, but for me, I found that going face to face with fire arrows was the most fun. After I learned how to fight competently, Horizon continually made me feel like an accomplished warrior, in large parts thanks to the ferocity of the machines themselves. Though they patrol on set routes, even the herbivores will immediately attack when you are spotted, and will continue to scan if you manage to find a hiding place. Aloy also has access to a handful of more elaborate devices like the rope caster, which shoots out ropes to immobilize enemies, or the trip caster, a weapon that creates explosive tripwire traps at a range. I found this sometimes annoying to use when they were fast attacking robots, but when it worked out the way I planned, it was satisfyingly good. It is also sometimes unnecessary to pick a fight with these machines when they are with their packs, and that's why I always sneak past big herds and get to my objective first. Sometimes we don't have to do all the dirty work by ourselves, as Aloy discovers how to override these machine brains. Overriding has different effects depending on the machines. Some become mounts like horses, while others will fight on your behalf, killing their own kind. As you upgrade your skill tree, these overrides can last for longer, which allows you to essentially build up a small army of loyal, vicious steeds. Watching them wreak havoc on field from a place of safety is smugly satisfying. You don't always just fight machines in Horizon. While not as fun as killing these machines, there are human targets too, many of whom populate the bandit camps sparsely distributed across the map. Though you're free to take them out on as you please, I found it's the best option to take a stealthy approach through the tall grass and take them out one by one. On top of that, Horizon's post-apocalyptic landscapes itself is beautiful and terrifying. Snowy vistas, autumnal forest, and vast deserts are stunningly realized. Being killed in Horizon isn't Dark Souls type punishing, but as you save via spread out campfires, the threat of death equals the threat of losing some progress. The human element in this game is reduced back to a tribal state, and each tribe has its own identity shaped by historical victories and grievances and various theories on the nature of their strange existence, devoid of a sense of their true history. Guerrilla has done an enormous amount of seductive world building here, but personally for me it's nothing special. The settlements in which these tribes are found also contained a lot of side quests which I didn't feel necessarily game-changing, meaning that the side quests were lackluster. It's not to say that it was terrible, but not too good either, making me complete the game in under 15 hours and making me want to come back only for some challenges. So in conclusion, Horizon Zero Dawn juggles many moving parts with polish. Its main activity, combat, is extremely satisfying thanks to the varied design and behaviors of machine creatures that roam in its lands, each of which needs to be taken down with careful consideration. Though side quests could have been more imaginative, its main missions are compelling thanks to a central mystery that led me down a deep rabbit hole to a genuinely surprising and awesome conclusion. So therefore I give this game an 8 out of 10.